On the news tonight, President Tinubu to attend inauguration of Senegal's presidential-elect Faye Bassirou Diomaye. Correspondent x-rays significance of Galilee celebration in Easter. And essential workers on active duty in the FCT appeal for better welfare. Thanks for joining the news at 7 on NTA Channel 5 Abuja, the Unity Station. My name is Aisha Obali. President Bola Tinubu is scheduled to be one of the special guests to attend the inauguration of Senegal's president-elect Bassirou Diomaye Faye. A statement by the Presidential Advisor on Media and Publicity, Ajuri Ngilale, indicates that the president's one-day trip to the West African country is on the invitation of the Republic of Senegal. President Tinubu, who is the chairman of ECOWAS Authority of Heads of State and Government, will join other regional leaders to witness the inauguration at Diomaye Exhibition Center on Tuesday, 2nd of April. And in the spirit of Easter, the Bible records that 3 days after resurrecting, Jesus asked his disciples to meet him in Galilee, where he gave them the Great Commission to travel to all nations and spread his gospel. Mariam George Jutupo in this report explores the significance of this gathering, as such was emulated by Christians in Karshi community, Abuja.
The book of Matthew chapter 28 verse 18 says, and I quote, "And Jesus came and spoke to them, saying, All authority has been given to me in heaven and on earth. Go therefore and make disciples of all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit, teaching them to observe all things that I have commanded you. And lo, I am with you always, even to the end of the age." To give life to this Bible quotation, religious leaders in Karshi gathered Christians in the area to pray in unison for the peace and progress of the nation.
He is real, that we should trust in him, because all powers are in his hands, and power does not belong to the evil one, the devil. All power is in his hands. So he could not be held in the grave. He had to rise.
Jesus died on the 3rd day, which is yesterday. He rose again. And today he said he's going to appear in Galilee. And right there in our own Galilee, we went there to see him, and we are celebrating his resurrection.
Jesus told the disciples they should meet him in Galilee when he raised from the dead. And that is the reason why we gather all the people together as a Christian to go there and also pray for our country, Nigeria.
Some participants speak on the gains of the spiritual exercise, which has given them the opportunity to commune with the God of possibility.
I'm so happy, so proud to be alive to witness this 2024 Galilee. I'm so happy, and I know that God will bless us in abundantly.
For the past 20 years, we have been doing this program. This year is one of the best programs that we had. In fact, as you can see, the majority of the people you see here are the youth and the women. They are very excited.
And with hearts filled with thanksgiving, they danced in praise to God for his faithfulness and mercy in the year 2024. In Abuja, Mariam George Jitubo, NTA News.
Meanwhile, the Easter celebration is usually marked with visitations to the poor and less privileged. Odiri Ogbaru Arutere visited the internally displaced persons camp in Durumi and the orphanage in Abuja to get a feel of the celebration with other less privileged.
One unique way Christians celebrate Easter is by sharing with one another. This is done through the exchange of gift items, sharing of money, clothes, as well as the sharing of both cooked and uncooked food to neighbors and to vulnerable members of the society. The Easter celebration right here at Kuchugoro IDP camp is on the low key. It's like every normal day. business owners are spotted going about their businesses.
The place is dull and we do not see any movement of anybody bringing any help to us here.
No visitor, no celebration here.
Yeah, because some people don't have money.
This is City of Refuge Orphanage Home, right here at Durumi, Abuja. The case is different here, as some visitors were spotted moving in and out of the orphanage with food items and vegetables to spice the celebration right here for the children.
I do it normally, and this is not my first time of coming here. In fact, when I was thinking about the celebration of Easter and all that, I remember that I need to come here. They are also my children.
Happy Easter. So we are here in City of Refuge, celebrate with the orphanage, with the children. We came here with a couple of items for them. You know, no one comes to the orphanage home empty-handed.
The IDPs are therefore calling on good-spirited members of the society to always remember to share with them, especially during festive periods. In Abuja, Odiri Ogboru Arutere, NTA News.
And a drive round various business areas in the nation's capital city indicates that residents are taking advantage of the Easter holiday to relax with families and friends. Hawa Gimba reports that some institutions such as the hospital and security agencies remain active. Health workers and security operatives were seen on duty on Easter Monday.
Observance of Galilee on Monday appears to be on a low key for residents of the Federal Capital Territory as they join the rest of the world to reflect on the aftermath of resurrection of Jesus Christ. This is the popular Federal Secretariat car park on Easter Monday. It is an indication that residents are taking advantage of the Easter celebration to rest, with Monday declared a public holiday. A visit to Millennium Park, residents were seen unwinding with friends and families. The crew caught up with upcoming footballers who say the Easter celebration is for every Nigeria, but they took their own Easter to the pitch.
Only one friend we get does only football. We come pitch, we do our Easter training, but all the best, we wish all Nigeria happy Easter Day.
Celebrating Easter because everybody is happy with the family, but we as the footballers, we are training because no day off.
With the FCTA marching order in ensuring that lives and property are secured this period, security operatives in the FCT were seen at different locations. Secretary, Command and Control Center Peter Olumuji visited the various locations.
He assured residents of the FCT that their security and safety during the Easter period will be guaranteed, and he also rolled out the operational plan of the security agencies. You can see the police are on ground, the Directorate of Road Traffic Service, the Civil Defense, and every other agencies are on ground. We are here at one of the recreational park. You should know that this assurance was given, and the FCT Commissioner of Police, CP Ben Igwe, MNI, also followed up on ensuring that the security of every resident and every facility
capable of solving myriads of human challenges. This was the focus to reawaken the spiritual consciousness of worshippers under the chosen topic, balancing religious rights and public safety, the intersection of Ramadan, Hajj, and national security. Abdullahi Ajia completes the report.
Religious sensitization that equips the Muslim Ummah and society with knowledge has remained part of the core objectives of the Ashraf Islamic Foundation.
For all well-meaning Nigeria who meant well for the country to go into spiritual activities, praying, because any prayer done here, any petition, any supplication will be accepted.
This year's Ramadan lecture series focuses on critical issues that are not only timely but important to make society function better. Speakers representing institutions took turns to dissect the topic.
The CDS holds in high esteem the foundation that is sponsoring this Ramadan lecture and exploring ways, including offering national prayer for the nation to ensure we come out of this insecurity.
Ramadan has guided us in such a way that we learn to give other people their rights, we learn to provide other people their dues, and also ensure consciously you don't cheat people because of Ramadan. You don't cheat people because of this. And when that one is implemented and other people are given their rights, the dues which they are deserve, be rest assured that this insecurity will come down naturally.
We need to have some spiritual inflection and reflection on where we need to be. We can't leave government to do everything. We as individuals too, we have to be conscious of the godliness in us in when we do things.
For all religions, they are laid down rules and procedures. And if we try hard enough to just abide by them, it will make a difference in our society.
The organizer says the Ramadan lecture is the organization's modest contribution to promote Islam and support the growth of the country, especially getting her out of the woods.
So if you have to be conscious of God, if you have to fear God, definitely you'll be conscious of public safety and national security. If you fear Allah, you won't kidnap. If you fear Allah, you won't perpetrate evil. You will not go against the law of the land. If you fear Allah, you will not do anything that will be detrimental to the growth and development of the country.
Worshippers were rushed to leverage on the potency of prayers in Ramadan to pray to be better Muslims, while asking for a last quick solutions to security and national challenges, just as a special prayer was held for the country. In Abuja, Abdullahi Ajia, NTA News.
The third pillar of Islam, zakat, is a demonstration of an act of giving to family members, wife to husband, and most importantly, to those in need. The question then is, do you know how to calculate the zakat expected to be given out? And for the women, do you know when and who to give your zakat? Hawa Gimba report that the 2024 Al-Hababiyya Weekly Ramadan Lecture had as its topic practical guidelines for assessing your zakat obligations, analyzed by Malam Abdurrahman Abibullahi Allah Lubusa.
Understanding zakat in Islam is very important for everyone, especially women, as they play a vital role in the family, both as companions to their husbands and educators to children. Guest speaker at the Al-Habibiyya Islamic Society Women by Women Ramadan Lecture, Ustaz Abdurrahman Al-Lubosa, gives more insight on the why, who benefits, and ways of distributing one's zakat. The guest speaker explains further on the importance of zakat to mankind, saying it is also known as a symbol of empowerment, that is, the distribution of assets which gives room for prosperity to overcome poverty.
One of the things they can free themselves in this calamity on the day of judgment is to be keen in giving out zakat out of their wealth.
Women in attendance say before now they were not really in the know of how to share their zakat, but with the explanations by the guest speaker, knowledge has been gained.
Having attended this lecture, I'm more convinced why I should be paying my zakat correctly.
With the lectures and enlightenment they are giving women, women should understand that zakat is very, very important.
Zakat is a purification of your wealth, purification of your soul, and a relief from, from burden.
How do I pay zakat? The knowledge gap is very wide, and that is what Al-Habibiyya is trying to bridge.
The Al-Habibiyya Islamic Society Weekly Women by Women Ramadan Lecture is an avenue where issues of Islamic religion are discussed to help Muslim women understand better issues raised. Hawa Gimba, NTA News.
Away from religion now and to other stories. Chairman Abuja Municipal Area Council Christopher Zaka Mekalongu and the Sarkinju Alhaji Idris Musa have waded into the lingering land dispute between the Nigerian Air Force and the locals of Noalegi and Edo communities in the FCT. Deborah Gazashi-Micah witnessed the engagement.
Issues relating to the disputed land has been on the front burner of discussions with all the concerned parties, determined to find a resolution agreeable to all. AMAC chairman says he is intervening as the affected communities are under his area council.
We are not against any development in FCT, no. But what we are simply saying here is that the rules, the procedure of removing our people should be followed.
I want to ask my community to keep calm, because the issue is before the Minister of Federal Capital Territory, and I believe he will take the matter to the Governor General of the Federal Capital Territory, which is President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Having calls from the locals, reasons why we are here to confirm if the directive of the minister is actually being adhered to by the military. But unfortunately, we are here and we see work ongoing. They have not stopped work on site. In fact, as we speak, you can see they have done fence.
The camp commandant Ubini said there is need for mutual understanding of the matter, as the Nigerian Army has the responsibility of safeguarding the community.
I am the commander, Nigerian Air Force camp, and I'm in charge of maintaining Air Force properties within, and of course managing the Nigerian Air Force personnel in Abuja.
While the locals seek for justice to enable them return to their village, they appeal to relevant stakeholders to resolve the matter amicably. They further appealed to the FCT Minister for quick intervention in Abuja. Deborah Gazaji-Micah, NTA News.
When you are in Abuja, Nigeria's capital city, looking for the best place for relaxation, accommodation and event spaces, then think Bolingo Experia. Bolingo Experia provides the best hospitality for all class of guests and visitors with affordable rate for our different rooms. Our presidential suite gives you a top-notch treat. Check out our executive suite, superior suite, restaurants and catering services, coffee bar, lounge, ambassador bar and a whole lot more, designed for your comfort anytime. Bolingo Experia reception from trained professionals make your stay comfortable and homely with an everlasting impression. At Bolingo Experia, we create a delightful ambience and atmosphere of joy for all. Visit us today at Bolingo Experia, 777 Independence Avenue, Central Area, Abuja. Bolingo Experia, hospitality at its best.
It's time for sports brief. Let's now join the sports text.
Contrary to earlier reports, Bayana of South Africa has landed in Abuja, Nigeria, to set up a clash against the Super Falcons. Earlier last week, it was reported that Bayana would arrive in Nigeria this Monday, 1st of April, but the team arrived in Abuja on Sunday. The game against the Super Falcons will take place at the Moshood Abiola National Stadium in Abuja on April 5, before hosting the 9-time African champions in Pretoria for the Women's Olympic Football Tournament. Still talking football, Rivers United claimed the 1-0 win over Algerian side USM Alger in the first leg of their CAF Confederation Cup quarter-final clash at the Godswill Akpabio International Stadium, Uyo. They now face a massive task in their bid to scale through to the semi-final of the competition following their slim first leg advantage. The reverse fixture will take place next week Sunday in Algiers. Talking athletics, Nigerian high jumpers Temitope Adesina and Justin Jimo were the star of attraction at the 2024 Glide Littlefield, Texas relays at Mike A. Meyer Stadium in Austin, Texas, USA, as both athletes emerged winners in their respective event. 25-year-old Adesina, who made a grand entry into the American collegiate circuit when she cleared 1.96 meter indoors to set a Nigerian record at the high jump event in January, soared to a height of 1.87 meter. To wrestling, African Games gold medalist Esther Kolawole has expressed determination to win a medal at the Paris 2024 Olympics Games after booking her ticket at the qualifiers in Egypt. With sports brief, Francisca Bile, NTA News.
You just watched the English version of the news. Up next is translations. I am Aisha Ubali. Good evening.
Yizo kwa na shitain wala na yesu fifi wo kala la wo abada zaza ishanda yezuma woniye wa bubagnai nanu kpeje shoko yi bedanya nu ayesi bisapa ko kapelege shi yesu be fi ubila lakala nu jugu wo ko ampe boda ngun ata wen na wabala nge balo ba shogun nu ope yi nga ko pege galidi nanu abayenu ngobe ga wa hwenu tuntun wa sihia mbaba shimbashi nanu enyize Mariam George Gitubo wela osala wenku apmawu Galilea wenga antichenu ayesivi mbalo npeje karishia bayela osala bayela depe deya bayku gun ope nsapaye shinpeje da municipal gwamnati bibi akin zinaya zaka Christopher mai kalangu bedo no saji wai sheko Musa Alhaji Idris Musa bala abwa difi no kin aya no ajinla awu no akwada kawudai no ajibai na igbe no alegi bedo no edoyin Deborah Galaji Maika wo be jina bai gigi wa gan ba shin de no ntuguna yere kunu gban tami kwa pin awala omaje kwada ko tena atabo ya da ko don saisu
Masu kallo da sauraron mu assalamu alaikum barkanmu da shan ruwa ga fassarar wasu daga cikin labaranmu na yau takaice mai karantawa Yusuf Yakubu. Tarihi a littafin Bible ya nuna cewa Yesu Almasihu ya bar darasin hawa tsaunin Galili ga duk mabiya addinin Kirista a faɗin duniya inda suke hawa tsaunin da ke kusa da su domin biyayya da umarninsa da kuma gudanar da ayyukan ibada daban-daban. Wakilin Maryam George Tubo ta rawaito mana cewa al'umma mazauna karshe da ke nan birnin tarayya Abuja sun hau tsaunin a matsayin aikin ibada na shekara-shekara inda suka gudanar da nau'ikan ibadunsu daban-daban tare da nuna farin cikinsu akan zagayowar wannan rana ta ibada. Domin kawo ƙarshen rikicin fili a ƙauyen Iddo wanda ya ƙi cinyewa, wakiliyar mai da gazaji maika ta shaida mana cewa shugaban karamar hukumar amak Christopher Zaka mai kalangu da sarkin jiwa Alhaji Idris Musa sun shiga cikin lamarin rikicin tsakanin rundunar sojin sama da mutanen Nuwalege da Iddo da ke nan birnin tarayya Abuja. Ƙarshen labarin namu ne kenan sai kuma gobe idan Allah ya
Nnọọ n'akụkọ ụwa nke taa, aha m bụ Rachel Ifi Ono gere akụkọ ụwa n'uju ya. Akwụkwọ nsọ mere ka anyị mata na ka o mere abalị atọ Jizọs bilitere n'ọnwụ na ọ gwara ndị na-eso ụzọ ya ka ha bịakwute ya na Galili bụ ebe ọ nọ wee gwa ha ka ha gbasaa ozi ọma gaa mba niile. Mariam George Jutubo site n'akụkọ ya lebara anya n'uru ịgbakọ na Galili bara dịka ọtụtụ ndị Kraịst na-agbakọ n'ime obodo Karishi maka ya bụ emume Galili. onye isi oche n'okpuru ọchịchị Amak Christopher Zaka mekara